Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love, here for Leo Sun and Leo Rising's horoscope for the month of July. We are starting at the new moon on June 25th in the sign of Cancer and going until the new moon on July 24th in your sign, Leo. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Please like and subscribe. Definitely share this video with friends, family that you think may want to be in sync with the rhythms of the universe. Also, I've got some discount codes down below, some cool things to look at. If you are looking for a gift for someone who has everything, maybe they're going through some crisis moments in their life, a lot of people are. Maybe you just want to dive deeper into your natal chart. I do readings, and I've got a discount code for it down below. Feel free to buy it for your friend. It's a great gift, especially for those people that already have it all. So thank you for checking all that out. Let's go ahead, jump in, and get started. Leo, this new moon on June 25th in the sign of Cancer is taking place in your 12th house of the subconscious. So this is going to be really hard to see. It's going to be really hard to recognize anything from it. Sometimes things just happen behind our back, happen in the subconscious mind, and we can't really see it. And that's what's going on with this new moon. So I don't expect you to really see, whoo, oh my gosh, she's right. There it is. Because it's in your 12th house. Now, Jupiter has recently entered your 12th house. So when Jupiter is there, you tend to need a little bit more sleep. You may have bigger, longer dreams, easier to recall them. You may have a dream on this night, and that would be triggered by this new moon. But overall, there's not going to be a lot that you can recognize just because of where this new moon is happening in your 12th house. On June 26th, Mercury, which is also going through your 12th house right now, it's kind of heightened your psychic senses a little bit. Mercury is making a sextile to Uranus in your 10th house. So you may have a psychic sort of aha moment about what's going on in your work life, how to fix something, maybe the solution, maybe you realize what the problem is, but there's going to be some kind of instant realization about something in regards to work in your career that is going to take place on June 26th. Then on June 27th, we've got a lot going on. So the sun, which is in that 12th house of the subconscious, hard to see, hard to understand what's going on, is making a sextile to Mars going through your second house. So this is very much you just wanting to impulsively spend money. You want to go shopping and you don't even really know why, but something just hits you and you're like, oh, I'm going to go to that store. Oh, I'm going to go get this. Just be aware of that. If you've got the money, give yourself permission to go. That urge is just going to be there. That's on June 27th. Also on June 27th, Mercury moves into your sign, Leo. So Mercury will be going through your first house. This is people naturally thinking about you, talking about you. People will be thinking about you in regards to your career and how you're speaking, talking, and expressing yourself. That energy is there the rest of the month, Leo. Also on the 27th, Mercury, which has just moved into this first house, trines Saturn. So Saturn has recently moved into your 9th house. You've been getting serious about some long-term studies, about mastery. Maybe you have been putting together some details and an itinerary of a foreign country that you are wanting to visit. But it's going to be easy for you to talk about that on the 27th, to be known for that, to think about it. And that is a fast-moving energy, but that is also on June 27th. Then on June 28th, Mercury makes a connection with Neptune in that 9th house. So there has been some sort of fantasy going on about traveling, about mastery, about, becoming a guru. On June 28th, Mercury is triggering this energy. Now, Neptune and Saturn are pretty much together right now. So there is some kind of structuring of this fantasy going on, and your mind is just naturally going there on June 28th. Then on June 29th, Mercury is opposite Pluto. So Pluto has recently, as of this past November, moved into your 7th house. This is long-term relationships. This is people that just naturally come into your life. You are attracting in people who are wanting to transform you, to change you, to also control you in some way. And the way that you're thinking and speaking on the 29th, you're just not into this. You're not wanting to work with them. You're not wanting to really get along with it. You're wanting to be your own person, say your own things, do your own things. There's going to be probably a little bit of a power struggle on that day between you and another person. But that is a fast-moving energy that is on June 29th, Leo. Also, around this time, we are going to be feeling the energy building. So Uranus is changing signs on June 7th, and we're going to be feeling the electricity in the air. We're going to be feeling a little bit anxious. Just the world will be in general. So unexpected behavior is going to be heightened. Our spidey senses are going to be like, something's off. Nothing's really off. Uranus is just changing sign, and it's sending its electrical vibrations out into the universe, and we're going to be picking up on them. This energy is going to be building throughout the week, and also we'll be feeling it after Uranus changes signs on the 7th, but it's definitely running in the background this week, and I wanted to mention it before we get to the other placements. On July 4th, we've got some beautiful placements that are just lining up with the holiday. So in the United States, July 4th, we call it Independence Day. It's the birthday of our nation. Venus is lining up with Uranus in the sky. Venus is the planet of beauty and fun. Uranus is that planet of chaos, electricity, the unpredictable that's, in the process of changing signs right now. So on July 4th, there's going to be some kind of surprising, beautiful, amazing energy. I mean, honestly, this just sounds like fireworks to me, which is what we do to celebrate the holiday anyways. Also on July 4th, Neptune in the sky is stationing. So it's standing still in the sky before going retrograde. When Neptune stands still in the sky, it's easy to be confused. This is great energy for meditating, for communing with the divine in some way, for doing art. It's also a great energy for drinking, which lines up with the July 4th holiday. So it's going to be really easy to drink a little bit too much on that day. Be aware of that if you're going to drink too much. I mean, July 4th is typically a day to do it anyhow. But those energies will both be there on July 4th, making it a pretty good holiday. Then on July 5th, Venus moves into Gemini. So Gemini rules your 11th house, Leo. These are your chosen friends. These are the people you make an effort to be around and to have in your life. And so you are going to be hanging out with the girls, having fun. Venus once again lends itself to a little bit of drinking, but it's going to be fun. So you'll definitely be enjoying your friends throughout the month of July. Embrace this, Leo. It should be a really good time, and Venus will be there in Gemini the rest of July. Then on July 6th, Venus makes a sextile to Saturn and Neptune right next to each other in your 9th house. So this is definitely including friends in your plans to possibly travel or to learn more, to become a guru, whatever you're trying to get together and master right now. You're wanting to include your friends in it. You're wanting it to be fun, and you're wanting everybody to come along. That's a fast-moving energy, but it is an enjoyable one, and that is on July 6th. Then on July 7th, Uranus changes signs. So, I mean, your hair may be standing on end, just almost walking on eggshells. So we're going to feel like maybe something's just off, something's about to happen. Like I said, that electricity is just going to be in the air. If you can schedule yourself a light day on July 7th, I would recommend it. You're not going to be feeling like jumping in and getting a bunch done anyways. Also on July 7th, Venus in that 11th house, the house of friendships, is making a friendly connection to Pluto in your 7th house, long-term relationships. So something about you having fun with your friends is approved, maybe rearranged and changed some, but in a positive, happy way by that person you're in a relationship with, a long-term relationship. This may be a business partner, a spouse, but there is a friendly connection between having fun with the friends and the relationship that day. That's also on June 7th while we're feeling all this electricity from Uranus running in the background. We're going to be feeling that energy from Uranus shifting signs for the rest of the week. It's just going to feel heightened. Then on July 10th, there is a full moon in Capricorn. So Leo, this is your 6th house. This is your daily routines, how you go about your life in a typical fashion. This is also includes your health routines. If you've been having any sort of health struggles, something may come to the surface on the 10th that lets you know what it is. You may realize, oh my gosh, this is what's bothering me. This energy is highlighting, putting a little bit of tension between your 12th house and your 6th house. So the 12th house is what we don't know, and the 6th houses are those mundane daily routines, the stuff we know so well like the back of our hand. And so that is an energy that's taking place on July 10th. Then on July 12th, Saturn is standing still in the sky. So Saturn has been structuring that 9th house as long-term goals, what you're wanting to master in this life, and he stands still on that day. So it's going to be hard to get much of anything done on the 12th, but especially in regards to these projects, these things you're trying to master and learn. So just be aware of that. Whatever you're trying to do that day, it's going to seem a little bit harder to get it done, a little bit more difficult to break through and accomplish it. Saturn standing still in the sky, and it's going to start going retrograde after that. You'll be going back over the details, going back over what you need to do, and that's going to be the natural energy there. But on July 12th, Saturn is standing still in the sky. Then on July 17th, Mercury, which has been going through that 1st house, people have been thinking about you, talking about you, Mercury stands still. So whenever Mercury stands still in the sky, it stations to turn retrograde. It's not a great day for traffic. It's not a great day for communication. So if you can stay off the road, I recommend that, Leo. You are definitely going to be on people's mind that day, though. And once Mercury goes retrograde, you'll probably be hearing from folks. Folks are going to pick up the phone. They're going to be like, hey, what's Leo doing? Let's check it out. Let's call them. Let's text them. Let's email them. But that energy of Mercury stationing to turn retrograde is on July 17th. Then on July 18th, Venus, which is still going through your 11th house, that house of friends, having fun with the girls, Venus sextiles Mercury. So this is natural energy, just to have fun with the friends and for them to call you and be like, hey Leo, get over here, we're having fun, girl, let's go do this. And so that's a fast-moving energy. It's a fun energy, and you're going to be a little bit the center of attention. More fun, Leo. And so that is on July 18th. Then on July 23rd, Venus in that 11th house of chosen friends, the people you make an effort to be around, Venus squares Mars. So Mars has been going through your 2nd house. This is causing a little bit of impulsive spending. This is you just having energy and needing to get out there and exercise. When Venus and Mars square each other, it can be a little bit of an irritating energy. However, it does get our sexual engines going. So it's great energy for having sex. If you meet somebody that day, that may be all they're good for. Y'all may not have anything else in common, but doggone that bedroom stuff. So if you're not looking for just benefits only sort of relationship, that might be something to keep in mind that day. But that energy is coming to head on July 23rd. We may be feeling frisky overall. This is going to be causing your friends to want to go out, have fun. You're going to be spending more money than you really want to, and that's going to be the struggle and the friction in your life, Leo. Also on the 23rd, it's your season. The sun moves into Leo, so you're just naturally going to be in the spotlight. You're already there with Mercury in your 1st house, but the sun's going to join the party. And this is you're in the spotlight for the rest of Leo season. Then on July 24th, we have the new moon in your sign, Leo. So there's going to be some kind of new start to your appearance, to the way you're seen in the world. With Mercury there, people could be talking about you, talking about things you've done in the past, and you may have to kind of relive something that maybe it was great, maybe it wasn't great. This new moon is definitely a new start around your appearance and how you're seen in the world. Also on that day, the sun is opposite Pluto. So this is very much a power struggle. Whoever has recently come into your life to transform you, to help you, to possibly try and control you, once again, you're wanting to shine, you're wanting to be your own person. So there could definitely be a power struggle on that day. Also on that day, the sun is trining Saturn and Neptune together in that 9th house. So it's easy for you to feel good about going after your long-term goals, your wishes, whatever you're trying to master in this life and become a guru at. And all that energy is there on July 24th with that new moon in Leo. So I appreciate you hanging out with me today, Leo. That is the end of this month's horoscope. Of course, next month we'll have another one. Definitely share this with anybody in your life that is wanting to align their life with the natural energies of the universe. Check out those links down below. I appreciate you, and I will see you again soon.